talking with a buddy earlier. He asked me how my YouTube thing's going. I said, dude, it's going great. My last video got 100 likes in the first day. That's good for me. He goes, that's good, man. What'd you do different? Did you do something different? I said, well, honestly, I don't really know. I told a pretty funny joke at the beginning of the video. Maybe that's what did it. I'm not sure. And he goes, probably. You're a funny dude. I would imagine that's what people wanted to hear is a joke from you. Why don't you start your next video with a joke? I said, well, that's the problem, dude. I think I'm coming down with anal glaucoma. He goes, anal glaucoma? What the heck is that? I've never heard of that before. I said, all right, well, check this out. Last night, I was over at my neighbor's house for dinner. She's a doctor. And during dinner, we had pretty much the same exact conversation that you and I just had, except she asked me what the joke was. And when I told it to her, you know what her response to me was? Tube, I hate to tell you this, but you're going to have a hard time seeing your ass come up with a better joke for your next video. I said, you know what? I'm no medical professional, but I'm pretty sure that you just diagnosed me with anal glaucoma. Welcome to episode 2 of Create Arcane Engineering. I'm going to the nether in style. I figured if I'm going to go die in the nether, let me get a better view. I'm going to at least go there in style. There's my nether portal. Little dragon head. And what I want to do is once I get blaze burners and brass is we're going to put a little elevator in there to start the episode. Boom, ride the elevator up to the dragon portal. And then we're going to automate the mineral trees and the site. Chapter 1 stuff. Stay tuned. The nether. The friendliest place in the world. Some compare this to be better than Disneyland. But nobody ever. I found a fortress, and in this fortress, there's going to be blaze. I just got to collect them without dying. I knew something bad was going to happen. I figured I better record this. I hear you. There you are. You're coming with me, dude. Ow. Thank you. The nether. Friendly place. Like Disneyland. Mecca de Brass. I'm going to use my temporary setup right here. We're taking this down, taking this down, taking this down. I need to empty out. This guy, we need to take that out of there. Make sure there's nothing in there. Perfect. We're going to put a drawer here, empty. We're going to put a drawer. Where the heck did you just go? Behind there. How'd you go behind there? Imagine that. And the last one right there. And now we're going to go like this. Zinc, copper, zinc, copper, blaze burner, coal. Blaze burner's going to go under here if I can do this. First try. Nailed it. Fire that guy up. We make it the brass. We make it the brass. Let's go. Now we need to make it the brass casing. Now we make it the elevator. I made the car. I gotta make it the control. If you're unfamiliar with how the new elevators work, with the Create mod, pretty much goes like this. You need an elevator pulley. You need redstone contacts. You need to build a car or a carriage or whatever you want to call this thing. This is going to ride up and down, controlled by a redstone signal. These two contacts, this contact gets glued to your carriage, super glued, the whole deal together. We're going to go up top. We're going to set this elevator pulley up. And then when I right click it, this is all going to make an elevator. This contact stays here. This is a frequency 1. I got 1 block in there. And then up top where I want to call the elevator, I got the same frequency up there. So if I want to go down to the first floor from up there, I hit a button. because we're limited right now. We can't make these contraption controls because we can't make these electron tubes yet. So let's head up top. We'll set this up. Hopefully that makes sense. They got a wonderful ponder system with the Create mod. If it doesn't, check that out. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments section. All right, what's the chances of this working first try? No doubt, right? Yeah, right. I got the water wheel already set up. I already geared it up. I got the rods, shafts, gearboxes, the whole kit coming right here to the top of the dragon head. We just got to put this guy right here. She got a power. She go the wrong way. We got to put this guy right here. Power there. What the heck is up with you? Really, bro? How about we try from here? We just got to put this guy right here. Boom. Right click it. My game is mad laggy. It should be going downstairs and connected to my elevator, I hope. Put this stair back before I forget. Oh, and if you're interested in making a dragon head skull portal for your own world, this isn't my design. I copied somebody on YouTube's design and kind of gave it my own little flair. But her name is Meg Ray, Megrae. That's her portal design. Hers is actually bigger. Search that name, Dragon Portal Design. She's got a fantastic video on YouTube. Graphs, the whole nine. When I watched it, I'm like, who's got time to make this? Meg Ray does. That's who. Go check it out. Pretty dope, if you ask me. Now, if this works, it'll be even doper. Hit this button. It's going to take me up to my portal, right? It's fancy, baby. Hit this button. Takes me back down to the ground, right? Oh, we're living on Easy Street now, boys. I like it. Big fan. All right, I'm starting to figure out some of the automations that we're going to need for this Chapter 1 stuff. And thanks to Tismus in the comments, he informed me that you've put arboreal extractors on spruce trees. They'll extract resin. So I set up 8 of these with a pump and pipes, pumping it to a basin. When this basin fills to 250, this mechanical press, boom, stamps it, and we get rubber. Sweet. Mineral trees. These are kind of difficult. I'm not going to lie. Nothing in this pack so far has seemed easy. And we're only in Chapter 1, so I can't wait to see where this goes further down the line. I don't have any of them, but you get a bad sapling from the drops from the mineral tree. I forget what it's even called. And then you got to wash it in water, and it turns it into this thing, a sapling that's rejuvenated. If you put that and the berries in a mixer together, mechanical mixer mixes them, and it turns it into a sapling that we can then use again. Figured that part out. All right, cool. Now, in episode 1, I did kind of like the bogus way of making these mechanisms from Chapter 1, right? Just so we could get started. Now we need to get into making andesite using the mineral stuff like the pack kind of wants you to. And I was having a hard time trying to figure out how to automate this without power, because there is a squeezer that you can power, and there's a drying basin that you can power with integrated dynamics. But we don't have power yet, and I don't think we're anywhere close to getting power. So if you take a log and you feed it into the squeezer and you jump up and down on this squeezer, boom, 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 like 18 times, then it squirts out the liquid, goes into this drying basin, and then eventually it dries it into this crystallized mineral, which we're going to use a Create saw to cut this into the mineral chunks that we need for making the andesite alloy. Combined with andesite and the chunks, boom, you get that. All right, so check this out. This is a cog block from Supplementaries. If you give it a redstone signal, it emits redstone from all sides, and you can connect these in any direction that you want to. I only have one here because I need to power this with redstone to reset the squeezer, and this piston with redstone to push these sky slime blocks up 1 block. Gonna lift Go-Go up, boom, pushes Go-Go back down. He squishes the mineral. We get the resin. It dries it, and we get the block. Now, we also need the liquid. And just as a little heads up to everybody, these Skystone tanks, I'm like, oh, cool, I got Skystone. I can make these. Put some liquid in there. If you pick it up, guess what happens to your liquid? Nobody knows. That's why I like applied energistics, because nobody knows. But anyway, we're going to need the liquid, and we're going to need this stuff. And I need to figure out a way to automate all this and kind of make it look half decent. And I think that's going to be for episode 3. Let's just call this one episode 2, a little bonus. Elevator, dragon portal. It's bad, I know. Bad donkey. Thanks for watching, y'all. Have fun and peace.